In the vibrant village of Pebble Coast, where the sea whispers its secrets through the salty breeze, there lived a peculiar pirate known as Captain Spud. He was distinct not just because he was a ship's captain, but because, quite curiously, he was a potato. His round brown figure was adorned in a pirate's tricorn hat with a feather that fluttered like a flag in the wind. His eyes were small but twinkled with the adventure of 1,000 voyages. Captain Spud wore an eye patch, although, truth be told, both eyes worked perfectly well, and carried a sword made from the wood of an ancient apple tree gleaming with tales of a forgotten world. Across the ocean blue, tucked on the wall of the village's oldest tavern, was a tattered map speaking of a mysterious artifact, the legendary Golden Yam. Stories told by elders painted it as the ultimate treasure, said to possess the power to unite the ocean's creatures under a banner of peace. This morning was particularly special, for Captain Spud had just deciphered the map's last cryptic clue. It led straight into the heart of the Roaring Cataracts, a place where only the bravest or most foolhardy dared to plunge. The villagers, a mixture of humans and vegetables, gathered around him as he prepared his ship, the Mashed Majesty, for its voyage. The scent of adventure mixed with the sea's salty breath filled the air as villagers cheered Captain Spud, eager to hear new tales upon his return. Even Granny Sprocket, the village's oldest radish, waved farewell with her cane, her silver hair bouncing to her quiet laugh as she thought of her own youthful escapades upon those same waves. The Mashed Majesty set off as the sun painted the sky with shades of pink and gold, creating a masterpiece mirrored upon the tranquil sea. Helping Captain Spud was his longtime friend, Salty, a sea turtle with a weathered shell decorated in barnacles resembling ancient runes. Salty had sailed with him through countless adventures and carried a map carved from driftwood that his ancestors had bequeathed him. As the ship moved away from the shore, the villagers' cheers faded into the rhythmic melody of the waves lapping against the hull. The map showed hidden dangers lurking beneath calm ocean waves, from the swirling seaweed vortex to the whispering coral reefs. Nevertheless, Spud's heart was buoyed with the thrill of discovery. Along with Salty, the crew included brave but curious companions, Whiskers, a clever cat with a penchant for clever tricks, and Squawk, a parrot whose vibrant red and blue feathers mimicked the blazing sunset. Squawk squawked enthusiastically, voicing bits of riddles that he had heard on breeze-kissed winds back on Pebble Coast. Friendship was Captain Spud's compass. Together, the crew was not just made of friends, but a family bonded by each other's strengths, a stronghold against the unknown. The journey was more than a quest for treasure. It was about what they would discover in one another upon the swirling waters of fate. As twilight cloaked the skies, lanterns danced their light along the ship's deck, leading them to the open ocean. Captain Spud and his friends lay gazing at the stars, imagining their future glories. The night sky, their sea of starlight, whispered timeless tales of legendary voyages and riches discovered by those who dared. On the second day of their voyage, the skies had shifted into an overcast quilt of gray cotton clouds, and winds spoke of rain. As the Mashed Majesty found its course through the simmering horizon, a soft, lilting tune drifted from over the starboard side. The melody's sweetness tugged at the core of their hearts, evoking memories of warm hearths and moonlit dances. Captain Spud, intrigued, commanded the crew to veer toward the hauntingly beautiful sound. Salty's shell gleamed wet under the mist as he peered curiously into the waves, while Whiskers perked up, her ears twitching to pin down the song's source. They discovered the melody emanated from a small pod of dolphins. Each note carried with it strands of seaweed wrapped elegantly around their fins, shimmering like emerald gowns. The dolphins, sensing the crew's friendly gaze, began to leap and twirl, their agile bodies sketching arcs against the sky, a spontaneous concert just for them. Beyond the joy of the performance, Captain Spud noticed the dolphins guiding them through unfamiliar currents. The dolphins led them through the Squall's Pass, an area infamous for its lurking stormy dangers. In doing so, they had orchestrated not only a dance of music, but an escort of kindness, ensuring the safety of the Mashed Majesty and its curious crew. Captain Spud, filled with gratitude, understood that their graceful aid transformed what could have been peril into pleasure. A lingering lesson unfolded aboard the ship. Kindness, like the dolphin's gift, is a compass pointing to safe harbors in the heart's deepest oceans. As the spectacle faded over the horizon and the Mashed Majesty moved beyond Squall's Pass, appreciative cheers rang from the deck. Squawk chirped celebratory notes while Whiskers clapped her paws, and Salty's jubilant shell taps punctuated the crew's union of cheer. They marked this moment on their journey's log. Not just a waypoint, but a lesson reaffirmed that would anchor wisdom for tales yet to be shared. The crew awoke to a mesmerizing view of the whispering coral reefs, a radiant palette of colors lying just beneath the surface of crystalline waters, whispering secrets of the sea. The corals shimmered with life forms bustling in and around their intricate mazes, painting the sea's floor with spectacular hues of purple, blue, and gold. Captain Spud steered the Mashed Majesty cautiously to avoid the fragile marvels below. This section of their journey was treacherous, known for having claimed countless ships. It was a test of their bond and ability to work together as a team. Under Salty's keen observation, the crew navigated between coral towers, mindful of the sharp rocks and shifting tides. While Whiskers stood on top alert, her eyes scanning for unexpected challenges, Squawk provided spirited encouragement. Onward, onward, heed the tides and the reef's gentle subtlety. Suddenly, a stirring beneath the waves caught their attention. From the depths emerged a massive figure, an old, wise sea turtle named Triton, laden with vibrant algae like a king with a cape of velvet. Triton's presence was awe-inspiring. It took in the sight of the vessel with a knowing glance, reflecting ages past when it swam with ancestors of Salty. Triton, through gestures, conveyed that their passage was watched and safeguarded. It welcomed them, offering assurance that kindred spirits of the sea, bound by curiosity and friendliness, were always safe under the waves' guardianship. Captain Spud and his crew respected the deep kinship with Triton, navigating with gratitude for this privilege. Their camaraderie, tested by the sea's trials, had fashioned a tapestry weaved by shared experiences. They felt fortunate to witness such life, understanding that the adventure was not measured by treasure alone, but by knowledge and friendship collected along their path. Reassured and invigorated by mysterious bonds found in this watery domain, they continued forward with hearts teeming with appreciation. The Mashed Majesty sailed onward, leaving the soothing whispers of the coral reefs behind. As the day unfolded, the sea transformed into a stage bathed in sunlight, singing a melodious tune through the rippling waves. Carrying forward the lessons of friendship and cooperation from their encounter with Triton, Captain Spud and his crew found a rhythm of harmony on the open waters. Each member knew their roles, each task, no matter how small, crucial to their shared goal. Whiskers and Salty worked together, tuning the sails for maximum efficiency against the steady gusts, their movements a synchronized dance of understanding. Meanwhile, Squawk soared in wide arcs above, spotting potential challenges from afar and sending down joyous echoes of announcement. His watchful vigilance helped the crew anticipate and navigate changes in weather and tide. Captain Spud, at the helm, guided their course using both the sun's position and Salty's ancient map. His leadership was a testament to trust, not just expecting blind obedience, but empowering each crew member to bring forth their strength. Their voyage was a vibrant symphony, orchestrated through cooperation and animated by trust. As they glided along, they stumbled upon an unexpected companion, a lone duck adrift amidst the gentle currents. It paddled with determination, yet struggled against the persistent push of the waves. With a knowing smile, Captain Spud extended a helping rope, eagerly accepted by the tired traveler. Bringing aboard the duck, who introduced itself as Quackers, added to their merry group. Quackers, full of stories of the northern skies and meteors dance, blended into the ship's everyday life, becoming part of their unique concert of harmony. Moments of laughter and shared stories filled the air, each tale enriching their bond, strengthening their resolve for the adventure still before them. As they sailed past twinkling curtains of spray, the crew's diversity of backgrounds and skills interwove into a tapestry of friendship, making their voyage one where triumphs stemmed not from single hands, but united hearts. Far removed from the tranquil embrace of sunny seas, the horizon darkened with ominous clouds, rearranging the stage for a tempest's chaotic ballet. The crew readied themselves, knowing the roaring cataracts awaited beyond, an untamed realm of whirlpools and relentless winds. As raindrops began their percussive dance upon the deck, Captain Spud squared his resolve. He gathered his crew around, each face a blend of anticipation and determination. This challenge was theirs, a proving ground for their union. With every howl that swept across the sea, the crew responded in unison, voices rising above the storm's raunchy chorus. Whiskers laughed in the face of adversity, her nimble movements calming the rigging, while Salty anchored herself beside the helm, her wisdom a guiding constant. Squawk called out precise movements between lightning flashes, his feathers contrasting sharply against the tumultuous gray sky. Embraced by this solidarity, Quackers became a beacon of hope, whose jokes lightened heavy hearts, with bright notes of joy and humor painting smiles through the looming gloom. Trust and kindness sparked brightly between them, offering a counterpoint to chaos. Under their joint effort, the ship maneuvered expertly through dancing seas, every action fused by shared responsibility. As the storm's fury escalated, Captain Spud espied the first outlines of the Roaring Cataracts in the distance, challenging barriers of cascading waters and foamy madness. The lesson of companionship forged so far was laid bare. Hurdles, no matter how fierce, could be weathered with the strength of friendship. Together, with valor not stolen by storm, they braced their resolve and, bolstered by determination and unified spirit, they prepared to face this next trial. Energized by the ties that bound them, they gripped tightly to their purpose, ready to greet the chaos of the cataracts. At the threshold of the Roaring Cataracts, nature's grand spectacle unveiled its kaleidoscope of whirling torrents, where columns of relentless water nodded above deep abysses. The sight was awe-inspiring, edged with wild beauty and raw power. Here, the world roared its primal song of strength and creation, as if sculpting the very oceans anew. As the storm tapered into steady rhythm, the crew shared an anticipatory glance, ignited by shared purpose. Captain Spud shifted the Mashed Majesty's course at the precise moments, navigating gaping maws of spiraling water with deft precision. Each weave and pivot required every ounce of collective focus, hearts aligned, every hand attuned to changing winds. The sound around them swelled, water spoke, crashing energies, a language beyond words. Yet amidst this orchestra, the crew found their harmony. Whiskers nimbly moved with grace, adjusting lines and rigging. Salty's experience guided instinct, while Squawk's calls clarified actions, translating chaos into motion. Even Quackers, a true newcomer to such navigation, discovered a role keeping spirits buoyant. The melody of friendship oozed their veins with resolve, anchoring their very souls. Here, knit by faith in one another, Captain Spud spied a path, a resonant current cutting through the aquatic tumult like destiny's own sash. Recognizing opportunity, he commanded with clarity, leading them deftly into the center of the cataracts. The ship wove with artful precision, forming part of the embrace of giant swirling arms without losing momentum. At last, as the cataracts relented, a luminous calm emerged, a serene cathedral of water bathed in luminescent sunlight breaking through dispersing clouds. It was a testament to their courage, shared triumph born of unity. The voyage across the roar was not only a passage through place, but a journey etched into their hearts. It whispered of wisdom to hold close, the enduring strength found in courage and community, and the belief that each member drew breath of magic when together against life's cataracts. Emerging from the roar's embrace, the Mashed Majesty sailed into a horizon laced with gold, a shimmering shore whispered of legends, where treasures and tales lay waiting. It was a land bathed in hues that blended sunshine with the luster of dreams. Guided by the map, the crew identified their destination, where the Golden Yam was said to dwell within the temple of sunlit roots. Captain Spud gathered his friends for a final council, their faces painted by the light of ground's gilded reflections. United by friendship, they advanced together through lush, emerald foliage shot with golden streaks, quenching their thirst for discovery at every turn. The atmosphere felt enriched by magic, alive with whispers of ancient travelers who had sought the Yam, each step echoing with curiously kindred spirits. As Squawk fluttered onto a stone wall etched with vine-covered runes, the message became clear. Beneath entwined roots old wisdom's flame holds. The journey brought them to an arching entrance shrouded with cascading flora, leading into the temple depths. Guided by Squawk's keen eye for secrets and Whiskers' adeptness in puzzle-solving, they crossed corridors laid by ancient architects. Salty discerned pathways through grand halls aglow with amber light, revealing inscriptions promising bounty to those who seek with open hearts. Finally, within the heart of the temple, before them lay the Golden Yam, seated upon a pedestal inscribed with tales of offering kindness and curiosity rewarded. The moment pulsed with meaning, where the bonds of friendship embodied the Yam's resplendent glow, a mirrored reflection of what they had built through shared hearts. Captain Spud lifted the Golden Yam, its gleam bathing them in a cascade of warmth, sealing their lessons into an essence beyond treasure. This journey defined not just tales of riches, but an adventure that inwove unity and wonder, a radiant beacon to guide future voyages of discovery and camaraderie. Inside the Temple of Sunlit Roots, Captain Spud and his intrepid crew found themselves enveloped in the serene glow of the Golden Yam. It radiated warmth and kindness, casting a light that softened the ancient stonework and whispered melodies the heart could only hear. The temple's hallowed air thrummed with an energy as if alive, recognizing the harmony of the crew's friendship and offering rewards not bound in gold, but in wisdom. The tale of the Yam's origin unfurled around them. Ancient runes described a legacy of knowledge and unity meant for those who dared to tread the unknown with kindness and curiosity. Drawn around the artifact, the crew embraced an unspoken understanding resonating deep within. As a tribute to the Yam's wisdom, Salty suggested they leave an offering, their own stories of exploits and triumphs. They each contributed a symbolic piece of their journey, a thread of kindness woven into the temple's tapestry. Whiskers offered her compass, carved with memories of distant adventures, while Squawk placed a vibrant feather as a token of insight and foresight. Salty inscribed ancient lessons from his shell into the temple's glowing walls, and Captain Spud added the map that navigated waves, now woven with experiences beyond charted seas. Quackers shared a note of laughter and joy, a promise of future tales brightened by unity. Echoes of sincerity guided the Yam's illumination. Words unsaid but understood, thank you for sharing, for lighting paths through legends inked in friendship's glow. The temple seemed alive, and the Yam's luminescence touched each crewmate with a deeper sense of fulfillment. Kind gift entrenched in adventure's soul, harmonizing with destinies found and forged in boundless camaraderie. Newfound strength unfurled on wings of gratitude. They had nurtured a treasure deception could not fathom, exploring what endured beyond gold. Refreshed by tales melded by kinship and heart, they cherished gifts of wisdom and magic, ready to return, to sail new dreams entwined with lessons distilled and gifted. As they took one last embrace with the temple's glow, they carried forward an essence more vibrant than gold, the treasure of companionship, echoing journeys of love yet untold. Bidding farewell to the Temple of Sunlit Roots, Captain Spud and his crew embarked once more aboard the Mashed Majesty, their return journey ripe with insight and shared affection. The ship moved like a whisper over the calming waves, every ripple reflecting back the legacy of adventures had and mysteries uncovered through the bonds of friendship. As the shining spires of Pebble Coast emerged from the watery horizon, they were met with boisterous cheers, resonating from village folk who welcomed their return. The sight was a weave of color and life, where intrigue and hospitality painted portraits of curiosity ignited by tales to be shared. News of their adventure rippled through the village, tales of courage and kindness, crafting a narrative all could stitch into their own dreams. Captain Spud recounted the journey over savory meals and evening gatherings, his cache of stories augmented by Whiskers' clever antics, Salty's sagely reflections, Squawk's boisterous reenactments, and Quacker's humor, each character bringing the adventure to life in vibrant and joyful notes. Granny Sprocket beamed from the center of this jubilant tide, her laugh bouncing like pebbles over the sea as she offered newfound lessons to young adventurers-to-be. The villagers, drawn together by stories woven through family and kindred, found wisdom blooming amidst their shared unity. At the heart of this return was a lesson that iron-bound wisdom of friendship bonuses life, strength found in mutual care and dreams dared, emboldened by shared bonds, Mashed Majesty bore them back as a canvas where each color marked a tale waiting to paint the horizons of heart and home. Captain Spud, surrounded by friends, that intricate weave of lives and stories, felt this homecoming more profound than any treasure, richer than golden sands and clearer than coral whispers. Adventures united by companionship, brushing new paths, kindled fires on shores unexplored yet. As day turned into memory, the village weaved tales into night, and new adventures unfurled upon uncharted maps, bound to revisit life's canvas warmed under stars as guiding lights.